Doc? Are you sure this is a good idea?
Oh, don't worry. Without that Murphy thing ruining my lab, nothing's gonna explode.
That's not exactly what my problem is.
Oh, Hakuna Matata.
Don't patronize me with Disney references.
Well, that didn't work.
You think?
Alright, let's try it again.
No. Just give me about a half hour to recuperate before we try this again. Nope. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Oh, I don't know. I think you look pretty good.
Gee, thanks. The fuck?
Hi.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, I'm hurt after I gave you such a good makeover.
Murphy?
Bingo.
Alright, you son of a bitch, you better turn me back right now!
Oh, I will just as soon as you complete a little challenge for me.
What kind of challenge?
I want you to review the Nostalgia Critics review of the Jurassic Park movies. Yes.
You have a real sick sense of humor, you know that?
Why, thank you.
Well, yeah, but the scientific method didn't work. This could be our only option. Alright, we'll take your challenge.
Excellent. I will be monitoring your progress.
Leader, roll the intro! Hello, I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Well, apparently we're taking a look at the Nostalgia Critics review of the original Jurassic Park.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remembered so you don't have to. Jurassic fucking Park. So when it was re-released in 3D recently, you bet your ass I got over to the theater to relive all those awesome memories. And how did it hold up? It was awesome!
Actually, yeah, this movie did look amazing in 3D.
But maybe not as awesome as I remember.
So, what, are Rachel and Malcolm the official ambassadors of the fans doing all their dirty work?
I'm just saying that while we were so blown away by how huge it was, we might have overlooked some problems that we either didn't see or chose to ignore. I know something like Jurassic Park 3 is worse, and trust me, we'll get to that train wreck in our time.
Oh, yes we will.
So we start out in Spielberg's favorite place to go in all of his movies, Spotlight Fetish Land. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but this guy is obsessed with shining spotlights in your face as much as humanly possible. They try to transport one of the highly intelligent raptors via portal cube.
You contain raptors too? What other secrets are you hiding from me?
Couldn't they just knock these things out and then slip them in that way? Or were the raptors too smart for that plan?
Shoot her! Run away in comedic fashion.
Don't underestimate the skill level of raptors.
So they lose one of the workers in the attack as we cut to the prettiest mullet-obsessed paleontologist to roam the Earth. They're led by Dr. Grant, played by I swear I'm not a New Zealander Sam Neill.
Look at the half-moon shape. You want to have one of those? Flock of birds evading a predator.
Man, he makes the actors on Power Rangers seem convincing.
And Dr. Settler, his girl... fuck buddy.
Thanks for the big helpful subtitles. This could only enhance my viewing experience.
Well, maybe dinosaurs have more in common with present-day birds than they do with reptiles.
Look at the vertebrae, full of air sacs and hollows, just like a bird.
And even the word raptor means bird of prey.
Raptors were very aware of this when they were naming themselves.
Or maybe the scientists who came up with the name were aware of this.
So he scares the little kid by showing him something he never thought he'd see on a hunt for dinosaur bones. A dinosaur bone! Ah!
And he would later later become so obsessed with raptors he'd learn how to train them.
But the work is interrupted by John Hammond.
Blow me bagpipes!
I'd rather not blow anyone's bagpipes, thank you.
Who offers to fund their dig further if they offer outside opinion on his new park due to the loss of the worker earlier.
I mean, let's face it, in your particular field, you're the top minds.
Yes! You have no idea how computers work and you study ancient plant life. Clearly nobody would be more qualified.
I think this is where Hammond decided he wanted to cut corners.
I can tell instantly about people. It's a gift.
Obviously, he took that into consideration when he hired this guy. Dennis Nedry, played by Wayne Knight before his heart decided he wanted to live.
No.
Who we see is betraying John Hammond by handing over the dinosaur embryos to evil dinosaur makers, I guess.
Dude, that shit is really valuable!
But it's alright. To account for that, they make the characters' motivations and story arcs disgustingly simple. Even down to dressing them in Care Bear colors so you can easily remember which one is which.
I don't think that was the intention, but whatever helps you sleep at night.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Back off! I can see your poor dental work!
Goldblum, or the Wizard of Oz as I like to call him, wasn't a complete unknown before this flick, but he became a household name after it became a hit, and people fell in love with his performance. And at the time, it was kind of charming. People have never heard this kind of performance in a blockbuster film before.
So that makes it acceptable?
But once we discovered that he fell in love with his performance, even more than we fell in love with his performance, to a point where he never wanted to leave that performance, we do end up asking ourselves, how the fuck did we ever like this performance to begin with?
Overexposure can do that to anything. Me. Sounds like one of those remix videos you see on YouTube.
There it is.
Good luck getting this theme song out of your head. It will be in your brain for weeks or till you're dead.
Adding lyrics just makes it all the worse. Though it probably doesn't help that I wrote this verse.
The full 50 miles of perimeter fence are in place.
And the concrete modes, and the motion sensor tracking systems. Donald, dear boy, relax.
The only thing we don't have is security in case a storm comes or the power goes out. But we have this guy for that.
Neman, welcome to Jurassic Park.
They're moving in herds. They do move in herds.
Really? That's the big teardropper line?
Well, he's getting confirmation that one of his theories is true. That can be very emotional. We worked hard on that video!
Hammond takes them to the visitor center to show them how they're made. Apparently it was done through the miracle of cloning. One of the many illegal processes I'm sure went into making this place a reality.
Wait, cloning is illegal? What the hell are you doing? Sorry, dude. I just need you to lay low until I know it's okay for you to exist. But I'm already months behind on my own review show! Now, whatever happened to Mr. Cover?
Even if you were to buy this half-baked science that even Donatello would call a little suspicious, what are the chances of finding tons of mosquitoes not only millions of years old, not only have bitten every popular dinosaur to be marketed, but also all happen to get stuck in tree sap?
Incredible, isn't it?
Did they all happen to be in the same nest during the great Sapalanche of Gajillion BC?
Well, it took all day, but I think we bit every popular and most marketable dinosaur known to man.
Man wouldn't exist yet.
That's why I love binge drinking with you guys. Now let's rest our little tummies before we puke up whatever's left of them. Sapalanche! A Sapalanche is coming to destroy the town! Go get help.
Oh, come on, man.
I can't move. No, I can't move. You need to go and get help.
Come on,
I mean, I'm gonna die. You're gonna die. He wants to die. He wants to die right now. You want me to just explode if I move? I mean, is that what you want? Is that what you want from me? I mean, you want me to die? Fine, fine, fine. I'll go get help.
Sad part is, that's how a lot of people are today.
I wonder if I'm a blood donor.
Well, you're going to be.
What species is this?
It's a velociraptor.
You bred raptors.
Ah, so he can't identify the dinosaur from his trademark make kid wet pants speech even when he's holding the damn thing right in his motherfucking hands.
What? It's not like he's ever seen a live one before.
We can charge anything we want, 2,000 a day, 10,000 a day, and people will pay it.
This park was not built to cater only for the super rich. Everyone in the world has the right to enjoy these animals.
Yeah, everyone should be allowed to fly their personal helicopters to their Hawaiian islands after getting storm insurance. We're looking after the little guy.
Well, they could set up a series of planes and ferries that only adds about $20 onto the regular price of admission, which would be about as much as any other theme park.
But Goldblum, is not happy.
You stood on the shoulders of geniuses to accomplish something as fast as you could, and before you even knew what you had, you patented it and packaged it and slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it. Well,
Wow, that was an excellent argument against the Lost World. I mean, everything you said in there, I totally agree.
Well, I should hope you agree, considering the fact that you opened your review of the movie with that line.
Hey, you know what, Mr. Spielberg? Before you even knew what you had, you patented it, you packaged it, you slapped on a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. Well, Lost World.
Now we can start our tour with the latest and greatest in high-tech ingenuity.
It's an interactive CD-ROM!
Holy shit, it's packaged CD-ROM!
What? That was the height of technology back then.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
What do they got in there, King Kong?
Nah, Kong doesn't work well with dinos.
Oh, come on, you could have worked in 3 more uhs into that sentence. What, they got in there, King Kong?
Even Goldblum's not that obnoxious.
But sadly, the tour doesn't seem to be going very well, as none of the dinosaurs show up to be seen.
Huh, it's like riding the Kilimanjaro safaris at Animal Kingdom.
But it's okay, because Goldblum uses his traditional pickup tricks that always seem to get him women at TGI Fridays.
Those type of women are constantly at TGI Fridays?
My God, it's like the new NBC sitcom, Rambles and Mumbles.
One's a horny chaotician, the other's a giggling plant expert who doesn't want to get married but surprisingly wants kids for some reason. Together, they make the greatest couple nobody can understand or want to listen to since Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. Rambles and Mumbles, coming soon to NBC. Wow, that was fast.
I think you give American television way too much credit.
They get out of the car and stumble across a sick triceratops, but Sattler is determined to figure out what's causing the sickness. Now, in reality, this scene serves no purpose to the plot apart from separating Sattler from the group.
So it served no purpose other than its purpose.
So he says the power's gonna go in and out, thinking he can make it back in time before anybody notices. But he gets lost, resulting in all the power shutting down and the cars getting stuck in the worst place possible.
Neman!
And this leads to easily the best character in the whole movie. The absolute star of the whole goddamn thing.
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex! I'm a motherfucking T-Rex! It's a motherfucking T-Rex!
Okay, that one was just weird. Well, she does need a lot of iron in her diet. Now that's just terrifying.
Hey!
I don't know if you bleed nightmares, but you definitely cause them.
Lawyer. Tastes like deep-rooted insecurity and bitterness.
Oh good, we got the obvious lawyer joke out of the way.
Grant gets bulgy eyes out, but young Ferris Bueller is still stuck in the car, and the T-Rex throws at him.
Yeah, young Ferris Bueller is gonna cause a lot of problems throughout this movie.
I'm the motherfucking T-Rex!
Fuck yeah, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
I'm sorry, I need a minute to recover from such awesomeness. Play the music!
Is he orgasming? Me. No, we do not need to cut to that!
We do each other good, T-Rex. We do each other real good.
How the fuck do you have sex with a dinosaur?
What will the children look like?
Was that a cartoon sound effect? Did Schumacher take over for 1 second of filming?
Well, at least it's barely noticeable.
Buddy comes across a nasty visitor. Or at least she becomes nasty when the prop guy pulls the strings.
Pull the string!
Meanwhile, Sattler comes across Goldblum just in time to partake in another badass T-Rex scene.
What, no subtitles?
Don't forget the mirror scene that proportionally makes no sense, but it's still so goddamn cool. Yeah, that so doesn't add up.
The 90s in a nutshell.
The next morning, Grant and the kids come across some friendly brachiosauruses. I have to admit, this is one of the lesser effects in the movie. I don't know, maybe because it's out of profile, but does anyone else think it looks like just a giant, expensive sock puppet?
If so, do you think it was operated by Frank Oz?
Like cows?
Well, I know he sounded weird to me too. Not that you can make the phrase, "I like cows," sound all that natural, but it goes pretty Lucas there, doesn't it?
Like cows?
But I don't like sand.
Still sounds better than Hayden Christensen.
They mutated the dinosaur genetic code and blended it with that of frogs. Now, some West African frogs have been known to spontaneously change sex from male to female in a single-sex environment.
Funny how this is common knowledge to me, and yet none of the highly paid scientists who put this together ever considered this a possibility.
Unless they're completely supplied with lysine by us, they slip into a coma and die.
Oh great, why don't you do that?
That is absolutely out of the question.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't want to lose everything that he's worked so hard for. Me.
Something went wrong. I'm gonna go get the power back on.
You can't just stroll down the road.
Oh, you mean like the way you just let that guy stroll down the road? Oh yeah, the black dude can handle his own, but when the pretty white lady has to go, hell no, suit up, it's too dangerous out there.
Well, this is a monster movie of sorts.
It ought to be me really going.
Why?
Well, I'm and you're
Look, we can discuss sexism and survival situations when I get back.
It is funny him confusing strength and gender, seeing how most of the things on the island trying to kill him have a vagina.
Well, yeah, but it's different with fucking dinosaurs!
So Sattler makes it to the building and turns on the power just as young Ferris Bueller is climbing the fence.
I'm gonna count to 3. 1.
Oddly enough, this is one of the most tense scenes in the entire movie.
clever girl.
Waiting for me to turn around to acknowledge your intelligence. Clever, gloating, egotistical girl.
So, just like every girl on the face of the earth.
They manage to open up the doors, corner them in the kitchen, and yet somehow never manage to get these twerps. Yeah, you go on and on about how smart they are and how they can even track die-hard hunters, yet 2 little kids with literally no way out give them the slip? I mean, couldn't they just be like...
Oh, Stephanie, could you be awesome and stand guard at the door while I sniff our dinner out? Of course, Vanessa. Thank you. No prob.
Oh, the Raptors are Valley Girls?
So like I said, the kids get away and meet up with Grant and Sattler, who get them to the control room to turn everything back on, including the door locks. Which was kind of stupid, hooking up everyday door locks to their computer. Should have thought that one through.
Spared no expense.
Okay, on that one, it's more of sparing no expense in the wrong place.
So while Bulgy Eyes tries to boot up all the power to the park, because they clearly went into great detail about what a computer expert she is.
I'm a hacker.
See?
Well, what else would you have her do to show that during all this?
We're gonna come through the glass!
Or miss a whopping 4 times. What, are the Raptors agents from the Matrix? How the hell can you miss 4 times hitting a dinosaur?
Well, it's not like you're trying to shoot a brontosaurus or something.
How the hell could they get out of this one?
World's most badass pun. Oh sure, when other movies do it, it's lame, but here it's awesome. No.
Aw, my touching story arc is complete.
Let's split in the third film.
Okay.
Save those jokes for later.
Anyway, this review was really fun. Sometimes it's just great to see a critic be snarky about a film that's actually really good. It can kind of get old at times just seeing the critic get mad about bad movies. So this makes for a nice change of pace. And of course, gotta love the motherfucking T-Rex.
I'm the review reviewer, and I guess more Nostalgia Critic Jurassic Park reviews are on the way. No. Mimi. No. Mimi. No. Me. No. Mimi. No, I don't. Mimi. No. Mimi. All right. I'm a dinosaur. You happy now? Mimi.